Hey, Donnie, thanks for being on iFilm.
Thank you.
I'm wondering, back in the NKOTB days, globally recognized, you couldn't go anywhere without being recognized. So, do you have any specific memories of you and the guys just terrorizing on Halloween? You know, hey, we got a night off, we're in a different city, and let's just go crazy. And you know what? It's all water under the bridge now, so you can give it all to me.
I generally went crazy in every city, and it didn't have to be Halloween. I'd like to say that Halloween was a good excuse, but I think after like the 50th time you're trapped in a hotel room and you can't even walk out of your room because there's fans like everywhere, and they'll literally rip the hair out of your head. And,
oh my God.
My hair is thinning at the time anyway, so I don't want them ripping out what I got. So I tended to go crazy a lot. And what I used to do, Halloween or not, was sneak out of the hotel. I would disguise and slip out and run down the back alley, and they'd recognize me and start chasing, and I would just try to sneak out and go to the movies.
What was in Donnie Wahlberg's arsenal of costumes? What were you snuck in?
Well, I used to dress up as a security guard. I used to dress up as a lady a lot of times. I wasn't a cross-dresser, but I dressed up as a girl. And I also I had a lady outfit that I'd wear in the audience at concerts. When I would want to see what it was like to be in that crowd, and so I would dress up as a lady and go out into the audience and watch like the opening acts before we'd go on stage. Oh, and I would and sometimes I'd sneak out during our set, like if a guy was doing a solo number, I might sneak out into the crowd and watch and just see what the whole thing was like, you know what I mean? And but it didn't matter. Halloween, it was Halloween for me every night, man. Every night during the New Kids days was Mischief Night for me.
One more. Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley of the rock group Kiss, they said, their young fans would come up, but they would just have the hottest moms. So, like I said, it's water under the bridge. I'm sure you had some really young NKOTB fans, but some scorching moms, aunts, big sisters.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna just agree with Gene and Paul.
Okay.
I know where they're coming from, but the phenomenon that I've seen is all those young girls who are like 8 and 9, what they've grown up to become.
Oh my God.
That is mind-boggling. See, I don't think Gene and Paul had, 10-year-old girls at their concerts. We did. And I meet them now and they're like this amazing hot lawyer, and like I've seen them spinning around poles at certain clubs. I mean, it's like, some of them are moms and doing great. Some of them are like in college, like a senior in college, and they were like in Playboy, you know what I mean, the football issue or whatever. I mean, it's just, they've all grown up. Oh, and it's like, I mean, I saw a girl who I had on stage, who I sang to, and this sweet little innocent singing to this little girl, and she's like 27 now, and I'm like, man, wow. I could have made a deal with your parents back then and said, when she grows up, can I be with her? It's pretty amazing.
So you have appreciative fans after the fact, which is always very cool.
Well, I guess they're appreciative now, but I'm married now, so I can't indulge in any of that.
Yeah.
If I only knew, those little girls with the pimples and braces, man, what they turn out to look like. Wow.
Nah. Get me ready as a film goer for Saw 2. What do I expect?
If you go see Saw 2, which you better, you can guaranteed expect to have a great time, have a fun ride, be scared, be made to think, and be totally surprised at the end, and walk out of the theater saying, damn, $50 to take me and my girl to the movies and buy some popcorn and drinks and gas money and the whole nine, that was worth it. I didn't waste 2 hours at the movies tonight seeing the same old horror movie with 10 people who could care less who they are and what happens to them. I took a journey and was surprised, and my money was well spent. Right
on. Donnie, I got to roll, but I just want to say thanks for the effort and what you did in Band of Brothers. Huge fan of that. Thank you, man. It was a labor of love. So wow. And I'm glad, I hear that from guys like you all the time, and it doesn't mean any less that I've heard it so many times. It means just as much to hear it from you today as I've heard it every other time, because I know that there are people's dads and granddads and stuff who were out there and were touched by that. And that was the mission, to make everyone recognize what that was like back then and the sacrifice those guys made. So tell them to go see Band of Brothers. Tell them to rent Band of Brothers. Rent Band of Brothers or buy the box set. It's okay to rent it because we don't really make a lot of money from the DVDs, but go see Saw 2 also. Yeah. Got to see it. It's fun.